Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Not the most accurate pass, and he's had it nicked away. Schneider. And that's been won straight back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's anyone's ball now.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, shooting chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Indonesia with the corner, they're first. And now they can clear their lines. Takes a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And that is a little undercooked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lovely, now then. Corner number 2 then. Albert Ferrer gets it clear. Still goalless at the moment. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he can clear it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Colorado Springs are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nesta. Pepe. Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard venturing down the left. Nicely weighted ball. Cross to the back post. Khan claims it without any fuss. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Oh, great leap! Oh, and it's come back out to him. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Albert Ferrer. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Dani Olmo. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get it through? Now it's Hazard. And a chance! And it's a goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Might be danger here. Ruben Neves. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Tunisia leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Indonesia looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Indonesia have their third corner. That's really well cleared. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. An instinctive delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Schneider. Ruben Neves. The man with such great vision.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. Out towards the flank. It'll be a throw-in. Yaya Toure.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Hazard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, again there's no way through. Rummenigge. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Diouf.
Colorado Springs really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Hazard gets into a good position. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Yaya Toure. Makaleli is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, this looks sharp. Ibrahimovic looking for options for movement. Pepe cuts out the pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. And this is Ibrahimovic. Schneider. Colorado Springs needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Schneider picks it up out wide. Schneider.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Schneider. Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. Nesta. And the shot's on here. That is good pressure, just Diouf concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Schneider.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Diouf running with the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he was quick to react. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment. Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Pumas Unam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Driven forward, now he's off and running. Yaya Toure. Stojkovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's played it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Looking for the far post.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's not got that quite right. And that is a little undercooked. That where it came from. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Cruyff quietly revving up. The less said about that pass, the better. And the counter is on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Hazard, plays it across. Opts to play it back. Pull it. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Cleared away. That pass has been well intercepted. Yaya Toure. No joy this time. That's a little off target. In towards the back stick. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Pumas are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away? Indonesia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Stam. Now that's well seen too. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Zola. Looking for a runner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Stojkovic. Knocks it into space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Stam. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Bullish header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. Roberto Carlos. Another throw-in. And it's Yaya Toure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Roberto Carlos. Looks a smashing ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through here. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And it's in. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And for the first half, that is that. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, now it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Azar, who is rarely short on confidence, pinged towards the front line. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Gerrard running with intent, driving through the middle. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos shifted it to the flank. In towards the back stick.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
That'll be a throw-in.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 22, número 25. Entran número 26, número 8.
And here's Stojkovic. He's picked his way through. Ball in towards the middle. And that should get the job done. Oh, easy pickings there. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos getting up there. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Hazard, and this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, good effort! And that's a good finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
And a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Toure deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's in here! Pumas have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Schmeichel claims it, safe hands. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's got away from it. Dembele. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Número 10, número 15. Entran número 14.
And now it's a race for the ball.
Cambio.
Pumas Unam
Really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Short changes him with that pass. Iniesta. He's having a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Stam spots it and intercepts. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big chance! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's lost his man here. Oh, that's superb. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's Eto'o! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deftly away.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Roberto Carlos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Good read, needed to be. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Indonesia.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're very much on the way now.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti, he goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
The most accurate pass. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Oh, he's been... and the shots! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chance! And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Batistuta! That's a decent clearance. Spread neatly. Ibrahimovic. It's a really well-measured ball. Yaya Toure. And a chance! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises...
He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And claimed it back swiftly. That's a good ball out wide. He's chosen to go back. Pass is just off target. That has not gone well. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's gone out for a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. And that was nowhere near his best. Now that looks a decent ball. That pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out towards the flank. Driven in. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Yaya Toure! And again! Indonesia have their second corner now. Maldini gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Batistuta. Pepe cuts out the pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's well spotted. Davids. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Roberto Carlos. Zanetti attempts a clearance. Owen with a definite foul there. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Hullet. Hullet touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he can clear it away. It'll be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Messi. Could be danger here. And here's Batistuta. That's an errant pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Cafu. And it's Beckham. Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, a temporary halt to the action. Indonesia have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
He's rising! Oh, good finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Picked that one out, it was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Indonesia now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, easy pickings there. Hullet opts for safety. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a cute ball. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He's had it taken off him. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And Batistuta! And he's stuck it away! Right back in the game! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And this is Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches.
Messi, number 8.
Pinches it off him.
Coming on
That
the
is a
field,
little undercooked.
number 13.
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rummenigge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without hesitation. And he's there to make the challenge. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nesta did well to stay calm there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos. To Hazard. Hazard venturing down the left. Rummenigge has it out wide and in space. Hazard with the towering header. It's a goal! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And it's Gullit. Tries a shot! Davids. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Collar going after that. Pepe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Hazard, who has set up 2 goals. Hazard picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Roberto Carlos, nicely shaped cross. And he knocks it clear.
There will be 3
A header! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. He watched it all the way. Tries from a long way out. Davids looking for the run. And it's made its way to Szoboszlai! And that's that. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable.